This is a father-son operation. They work together, just do simple things like screen gravel and oversized rock. He's feeding the screener with his excavator right now. Morning, everyone. Welcome back to Over the Hill Acres. Beautiful Monday morning. We're at work today. You've seen the beginning part of the trucks being loaded and the work down the gravel pit. We're putting shoulders on a road that we just paved here a little while ago. So we're gonna get this done for today, then go home. I got a little bit of garden work to do, and we'll see what else we can get into. So if I got time, I'll get a little bit of video of the shoulder machine working. If not, use your imagination. Talk to you soon. Well, it's not Monday anymore. It's actually it is Monday. It's Monday a week later. We have had quite the hectic week going on, I would say. It's nothing major, just a bunch of little things here and there. And one of the little things that made it a hectic week is I had to get a new cell phone. Well, I didn't have to get one. My wife did. She dropped hers in the pool, and that was it. And decided to quit working on her. And my wife needs her phone for her work. She's in the medical field. She's on call. She has all her medical stuff on there, her codes for getting in and out of different places in the hospital, to activate her computer at work, and all that kind of stuff works with her phone. So we ran in to get her a new phone, and in the process, they made us a good deal. I had an S10 Galaxy, which is 16 phones ago, so we upgraded mine to the S26 also. And if you don't think that's a fiasco, for all you younger generation, I'm sure it's nothing. For those of us that are technically challenged, it can be quite a chore. I think I got everything over and working again. Finally got all my YouTube stuff back on mine so I can work with it and everything. And yeah, we got that going. That was quite the job. Got that done and taken care of. And then lo and behold, my barn cat showed up with 3 kittens that she must have had, so now we have 4 out there. And then guess what? Today I get home, we're back to the shop from being out on the job. I pull my dump truck in, shut it off, and start walking to the break room, and what do I hear? A kitten in the shop. How in the world did a kitten get into our shop? Well, I closed all the doors, I looked around, finally found this little bugger. It took me a half hour to catch him, but we got him. I'm not sure if you can see him, and oh yeah, there you can. This little orange tabby cat was in our shop. Now he's going to be part of our home, I guess. Another barn cat. We don't have house cats, and I don't care for him in the house. But we'll get him up and going and friendly. Probably go have him fixed when he gets old enough, or she. I haven't even checked yet. But the wife's bringing home some food and a litter pan for him and stuff. we'll keep them in here and make them friendly before we let them out into the barn. So, yeah, that's our new addition to the family. And then I've been working on getting these garage doors put up. Garage doors are fairly simple in a normal situation, but nothing's ever normal here at my house. I have a lot of issues with what was done prior to it. You see that big gap at the top of the door, and that's all farther the door goes down, and we got way too low of a ceiling. I've got to get a special panels made for the top one that are 4 inches shorter, so that they will actually close all the way and this wheel won't be in the curve. That's what's keeping that from going to the door. There's no way around that. We ran a couple ideas through about reframing the rafters and stuff, but that's just way too much work. This is a snow load side of the house, so I don't want to get into cutting and reframing these rafters up here. We might end up in some trouble this winter. So the company is going to be making us some customized panels for the top. They'll be 4 inches narrower, so it won't sit up there in the curve of the sorry about that. I'm getting used to this camera. They won't sit up there. The wheels won't sit in the curve up there, and it'll allow the door to sit flat up against the wall like it's supposed to. So I need one for that, and then we got the new door to put in this hole. So they're going to make me one for that one also. Once those get done and in here, I'll get these things hooked back up. The wife's getting antsy. She wants her garage door back and wants to be able to pull into the garage. That was one of the reasons she wanted this house, is to give her a garage to pull into. So with that being said, once I get all the parts and the right pieces for this, I'll bring you along with me when we put the second one in, and I'll show you why and how we had to come to that decision and how to do that. So that'll be in a future video. But right now, let's walk over, and I want to check on the bees real quick. I put that honey super on. I'm just going to pop the top quick and look in and see if they're filling it, and that's it. So let's go for a little walk. I didn't bring my hive tool, so hopefully I can get this popped off the top here. Good old trusty Leatherman. Comes in handy. Don't leave home without it. There we go. Perfect. That's what I was looking to do. I just want to see if they're doing anything with this honey super on top. No, not much yet. Actually, not really anything. Okay, we'll just give them some time. It's been on there about a week. They haven't really got up through there yet. Next week, or Friday, we're going to come out here and got to do a mite test. So in a few days, I'll make a little video of how we do a mite test. So stay tuned for that. Let me put this back together, and then we'll go look at some other stuff here. Well, we haven't really started doing much on the honey super yet. We'll see. I'm really not expecting to get any this summer. A lot of people tell me not to expect it the first year. So we'll see how things go. I know the bottom two are really going strong. So we'll see how things go here. Well, the wife's flowers are sure doing nice. The bees love these red ones. This turned out really pretty here where we did these rocks and their flowers. She's going to add some more. Bring them all the way down along this edge, I believe. Along the edge of the rocks. We need to get them mulched and stuff so they look a little better. I need to put lattice work along the bottom of that pool so we block off that space under there. And I think that'll be about it. We're due for a new deck, but I think I'm going to just replace a few boards. We're going to paint it up here, let it last another year or two, and then we'll think about building a new deck around the pool. So, back down here at the garden, haven't been doing a lot with it, but I've been keeping an eye on it, watering up the tomatoes. The peppers are growing pretty good. We got a bunch of these little hot Thai peppers coming on. I've already picked some green peppers off of here. Tomato plants are doing pretty good, a lot of flowers. I got them in pretty late this year. So we got a bunch of little tomatoes starting. A bunch of them over here with the cherry tomatoes. They're going good. We just keep an eye on them. Not going to water them tonight. We got a storm rolling in. Now my zucchini, holy cow, been going good. Actually, there's one. Let's get that and take it up to the house. I pick about 2 or 3 of these a day. And this is some acorn squash over here. Got a bunch of them in there. I think I see another zucchini over here on the other side. Yeah, a little small one down there. I'm gonna leave that go just a little longer. Oh, there's one. Don't like to let these things get too big, or they just don't taste good. They get woody. Well, there's one down there in the middle. Yeah, we're gonna pick him out of there. Let's see if we can get it. Boy, he's really intertwined in there. Okay, got it. Perfect ones right about that size. Those are perfect for cutting and making all kinds of little things out of. Frying them up is the way I like them the best. 3 more zucchini to add to the pile. I think there's 3 or 4 more on the table behind me. The wife will grind some of this up and freeze it because we love zucchini bread. She makes a bunch of that, puts it in the freezer so she can make it during the winter time. So this video isn't all that great or long video. I just wanted to touch base with you, let you know that I hadn't been available since last Monday with this phone stuff and trying to figure out these garage doors issue and all that kind of stuff. Now these cats that I'm having to deal with, I am not a cat person, but I don't mind cats as long as they're barn cats. They go out there, they live in the barn, they do their thing. I feed them a couple times a week to help supplement them, and they take care of the mice and keep things at bay out there, so that's a good thing. Plus, I believe 2 or 3 of those out there, some people think they want them if they can never catch them, so we'll see how that goes. They're more than welcome to take them. I don't want 100 cats around here, but it's getting pretty humid out. I just looked at the radar, probably around 7, 8 o'clock tonight. We've got a pretty good storm cell that's going to be rolling through here. So that'll get our lawns watered again, get some water back in the pool and in the pond. The pool's not doing too bad, but the pond's getting a little on the low side again. It needs a good shot. And next week, I believe we're going to start getting some more brush hogging done. I need to get that field, the second pass done on it now, where I plan on pasturing for the cows when I finally get to them, which hopefully sooner than later. But the price of beef cows right now is unbelievable. So I'm kind of watching the market. So when the price kind of drops, hopefully I'll pick up a few beef calves and we'll get the operation rolling. But right now, I'm just sitting back kind of watching. When you're paying $2,000, $2,500 for a calf, that is just absurd if you ask me. I probably gonna have to bite the bullet and do something eventually here, but I'll hold out a little longer and see if it tanks for a while, and then I can pick up a few, at least a little cheaper than that. So we'll see how that goes. And until then, I guess I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Just going to relax and take care of this cat when she gets home and get it set up a place to stay until it gets a little bit bigger that I can turn it loose in the barn, and then eat supper and get up and do it all over again tomorrow. But I'll be back, and then we'll get going on a few other things around here and a few more exciting videos than just walking around checking on things. Thanks for coming along. If you like this kind of content, that except for me rambling, it's not always like this. I do a lot of tractor work and stuff. Feel free to come along, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and have a good week. God bless.